I was forgetting something. The dang thumbnail. Hopefully this works now. And it's not as laggy. Hopefully. Hopefully. Maybe it did just need a good old reset for it to work. And I think we'll be good. We'll be good to go now. Let's hope. Let's hope. So bronze landmark habitat hint. Yes, let's see what this looks like. Let me guess, the other one's gonna be Wigglytuff. What's required for this? Yeah, Moonlight Dance Statue. I don't have that yet, so that's gonna be a while. But what about Clink Clang Iron Construction? I think I know who's gonna be popping up out of here. Who's gonna be grinding our gears? No? Iron beam or column 3 times over. A wheelbarrow, excavation tools, and sandbags. Maybe Conkalder might show up there. Yeah, I'm not sure if the lagging... I think it really is just a YouTube thing at the moment. I really think it is. And there's really nothing I can do about that. I already had to fight tooth and nail to get the audio working even before I went live, so there's that. Oh, well, there's the Moonlight Dance Statue anyway. Interesting. Hold on, I can get this started. As we've got the rebuilding kit, now it's just getting the materials and the Pokemon to do it. Yeah, we'll take that. Alright, by the looks of things, that will do it for now. What do we need? Oh, yeah, here we go. Now we're getting into the nitty-gritty of it all. And it's also going to need it's going to need a builder in this territory. Which we do not have at the moment. What up? We're dealing with lag. That is what we're dealing with at the moment. And there is not a dang thing I can do to stop it. Oh, Viger! Do you need my help with something? I want to make a frying pan. So this time you want to make a frying pan, eh? If you're looking for a material that's lightweight and can withstand heat, then I think copper ore's just the ticket. Conveniently, there's a decent amount of copper ore in the ground around here. If you look closely, do you see some bluish metal mixed in with the soil? That's copper ore. But you can't use ore as is, I'm afraid. First, you'll need to melt it down and shape it into ingots. Then you can use it as a material for your frying pan. But what can we use to melt something so hard? I've got an idea. Oh, I just recalled. Machoke was looking for you. They seem to be in a spot of trouble. I'll spend a bit more time pondering how to make a copper ingots. Meanwhile, would you please go see what Machoke has to say? Is he still okay, he's not still stuck in the hole, though. So that's good. Hey, Ditto. I've been waiting for you. There's some kind of super strong fence up ahead that's blocking off the way forward. I tried to knock it down, but my punches couldn't even make a dent. Think you can do something about it? I probably can. What? You think you can cut that thing down like it's a branch or a tree? Ha! Now that I'd like to see. Alright, let's jog on over to that fence. I'll take you to it. Try and keep up. I'm just gonna pick up every so often some stones. Construction purposes. Okay, here's the fence. Looks pretty sturdy, right? You think you can cut this thing down? Show me what you got, pal. Whoa, you really did it. You cut that fence like it was paper. Awesome. Classic Ditto. I knew you'd handle it. Now we can finally go further in, but is it just me or is it ridiculously hot? Seems like the heat's coming from deep within, and I'm no good with hot places. You know what they say, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the tunnel. So I'll head back now. But hey, you should totally go further in and check it out. Maybe you'll meet some Pokemon who love living in super hot spots. Meanwhile, I should probably go cool off these fists. They're starting to swell up from all that fence punching from earlier. Ow. What's up? Oh, Viger! I was just poking around on the PC when it apparently decided to connect me with you again. How are things on your end? It's really hot. Oh, you're in a tunnel, are you? The mountains around here all seem to be volcanoes, so I'm very much inclined to believe that it's hot in there. Oh, that reminds me. It's about melting copper ore to make copper ingots. I believe you'll want a smelting furnace for that. But I'm afraid I don't know how to actually use a smelting furnace. That's the type of question you should take to a Pokemon who can manipulate fire. For example, there's a Pokemon called Magmar. They're all born in volcanoes, much like the one you're in now. You could try making a home that would appeal to a Magmar. Then if you're able to meet a Magmar, that's your chance to ask about a smelting furnace. I'd wager they could teach you all about it. What do I need? Well, I don't know. Well, I won't keep you any longer. Be careful around all those dangerous places, won't you? Just so that I don't have those in my inventory right now. Recipe for railroad track. There's a smelting furnace right there. You found a trace of a Pokemon. digging and burning. I need a wheelbarrow, excavation tools, and the smelting furnace itself. That much I can make happen. There we go. And now we just wait for the magma. Yeah, that's iron ore. I can't do anything with that. Cooking pot. That's good. Well, this seems promising. I need these for rebuilding Pokemon Center. Forget how many I need, but I'm just gonna grab some before I head back topside. Bug Love September issue. This issue's feature article is all about Vespiquen. What is the Beehive Pokemon's surprising reaction when given honey? Read on to find out. I'll pass. Oof. Hot damn. Literally hot damn. Oh, Char Cadet. So just a pile of molten lava. 2 squares of it next to molten rock. It's too hot to move. You may be able to move it if you splash it with water to cool it down. I don't want to touch that just yet. Just yet. And it would appear that we have a taker for the Magmar. What's up, bud? Hi there. Hey, it's been a while since I've talked to anyone, and, well, I'm getting really nervous, to be honest. I feel like my heart's about to jump out of my mouth. Sorry if I came out and said. I'd be so happy if you'd come talk to me again, though. Well, look at that. Magmar, the Spitfire Pokemon. Found near the mouth of a volcano. This fire breather's body temperature is nearly 2,200 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey there, Ditto, what's up? Oh, you need to melt some copper ore and make ingots? It feels so good to be relied on. Then could you put some copper ore into the smelting furnace at my home? I'll melt it down with my flames and make ingots. It'll take a little time, so come by and look later, okay? Promise me. If a Pokemon with the burn specialty notices this, they'll process the metal into ingots. If you'd like to get started right away, bring a Pokemon with you and stand in front of the smelting furnace. You can melt materials such as copper ore and iron ore to make ingots. Place the materials in a smelting furnace and ask a Pokemon with the burn specialty to help you. I need to make sure of something. Does Charmander and Charmeleon, do they have the burn capability? Yes, they do. Does Torkoal? Yes. And even Scorbunny. Good to know. And I don't have to solely rely on Magmar. Well, that'll make glass. Noted. Follow me. There you go. Oh yeah, it's gonna take a while. This up. This up. Grab all the loose rubble and lumber that's just lying around. There we go. Magmar's working on that. Meanwhile, I only needed 5 crystal fragments for that, but I don't even have enough stone for it. Interesting. What do you gotta find? Do you know Graveler? Graveler? No. Who's that? They're a huge, heavy, round Pokemon. I used to work out with them all the time back in the day. They're the perfect weight for bench presses. Anyway, I need them for something again. Could you be a pal and find Graveler for me? Pretty sure they like hanging out in spots like this. Then I proceed to look at the thing, and the thing says Mossy Boulder. It requires 4 bouts of moss and a mossy boulder. Anyway, if you run into each other, tell them to come see me. That I can most certainly do. Plenty of stone lying around here. Clean up. Do I have enough stone now? Yep, perfect. Then it just comes down to smelting the ore. I just need to go deeper into the limestone cave. Oh, well, there's a moss rock right frickin' there. Yeah, there we go. That should do the trick eventually. So I'm just going to explore further in now that I have the means to do so. 30 pieces of railway track. Oh, we got another furnace here. Hacker's Confessions number 4. Apparently, I'd left traces when I tracked the servers. That wasn't enough for them to track me down. The people from the Foundation were surprisingly polite and they explained what was happening in detail. I have no intention of writing it all here. The important thing is that someday this disaster will spread throughout the entire world. They said that humanity in its current state can't prevent it. The Foundation, together with other regions, had formed a plan to evacuate all of humanity into space. The plan was already in motion. My head was spinning at the outrageous tale. So what would become of Pokemon? When I put the question to them, they described their Pokemon conservation project and asked for my help. I don't like how they're just saying casually, the Foundation. I'm not liking that. Just with my SCP Foundation mindset. One step stool. Okay, I can climb back up. Hey, a Kaz has been added to your human records. This is Mora. Adorable, right? I'm not sure this photo does her justice, though. Just look at how gorgeous she is, and those eyes suck you right in. She's so cute, don't you think so, Kaz? I also look at this photo when I'm lonely. I hope this picture of Mora cheers you up, Kaz, even if it's only a little bit. I don't like how I found that record just in a deep, dark hole. Press it on. As we explore deeper into this volcanic area before we have gone completely in a circle. Nope, not a circle. Can confirm, not a circle. Photo number 4. A fun photo of Pokemon. Is that? I didn't even think this would work. Here we go. I'm curious enough that I just want to see what this treasure. Gotta catch it all. Who do we have knocking around in here? Oh, Gimme Ghoul. Oh, I didn't expect to have a visitor in a place like this, yo. Let me introduce myself. I'm Gimme Ghoul, just a humble little treasure collector. You must be a bit of a treasure hunter yourself to come to a place like this, huh? I guess so. No need to guess, you definitely are. See a funny-looking room? Can't help but peek inside. Something shiny on the ground, gotta pick it up. That's the kind of Pokemon you are, yo. I can see it in ya. Gimme Ghoul, the coin chest Pokemon. It lives inside an old treasure chest. Sometimes it gets left in shop corners since no one realizes it's actually a Pokemon. Fellow treasure collectors meeting here. It's gotta be fate. So I've got something I'd like to ask you. From one treasure hunter lover to another. And that is, you guessed it, finding some treasure. Rainbow feathers in this case. If the rumors are true, rainbow feathers are the feathers of a super strong Pokemon, yo. I hear you can find the feathers on the ground after that strong Pokemon flies across the sky with graceful grace. But I can't see the sky here. So I don't even know when that Pokemon's flying by. So yeah, if you're super lucky and happen to come across any rainbow feathers, could you bring them to me? Being a collector myself, I know you'll want something in return. So don't worry, yo. I got you covered. Wait, yo, you're already done? I think I have a few on the hand already. That's it! That's a rainbow feather! So you really were able to find some, huh? So sparkly and what a texture. This is better than I ever imagined. I knew I could trust you, Ditto. Hey, next time you find some treasure, bring it to me, yo. I'll trade you for something neat from my collection. Let's see, the treasure I'm looking for is, well, first off, rainbow feathers, of course. And then, silver feathers. They're the feathers of a different Pokemon, yo. Oh yeah, I'm also collecting lost relics. But I'm only interested in lost relics if they've been appraised, you know? Get them appraised by a super smart Pokemon first before you bring them to me. So yeah, basically, I want rainbow feathers, silver feathers, and appraised lost relics, yo. If you bring me any of those shiny treasures, I'll happily trade you for some special furniture from my collection. I hope this is just the beginning of a long and happy relationship between treasure collectors. You've earned a recipe as a reward for discovering lots of Pokemon. Yeah, I am seeing, like, it's skipping around so much. I just don't know what to do in that situation. I really don't. I want a home, yo. I wish I knew what to tell you there, bud. Interesting. Despot fossil display. I think I've got an idea. So, body, tail, head, and legs. Comfy Living Volume 866 has been added to your human records. More and more people are finding themselves low on sleep recently due to the rapid and unexpected changes in the environment. In this issue, we'll offer some ideas that can help to get your sleep back on track, including information on aromatherapy and hot baths. Better sleep at night starts with a more relaxing day. Pick up the window. Just put that back over there. I know how I can help this guy. Can I ask you a little favor? I've been living here for a pretty long time now, and I'm starting to feel like I might want to move, you know? Some place like this would be super cool. I mean, if possible, you know? A lost relic, large. 3 posts of any kind. At a pedestal. Exhibition style. I know I can use these. Big time I can use these. Professor's Diary number 4. It was decided that we will take part in the Pokemon Conservation Project. It's a plan to safely store all Pokemon on the planet in a massive computer system while humanity takes refuge in space. I can't be sure that such a thing is even possible, and being parted from our Pokemon will be terribly painful. But this may be the only way that people and Pokemon will be able to live together again someday. I was also asked to join a survey team after we moved to space, but I held off on responding. After humanity relocates, a small group will be sent back to the planet to survey the environment and do maintenance on the conservation system. But given my age, I don't know if I'll still be spry enough to be of much help. I think it's a task best left to the young. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna take that. gonna take this. Take that. These. Just on the off chance. Liven the place up a bit while I'm here. Wing fossil tail. Looks like somebody was either planning a birthday party or this was a marketplace of sorts. God, I do just have junk all over the place here. Project cancellation proposal. The project originally set to launch next month is moving ahead with preparations despite its low chance of success. We took it upon ourselves to collect data and perform our calculations. A report on the dangers that came to light from said calculations is included herein. With this in mind, we ask that you please seriously consider canceling the project. I wonder what all of this is about. First aid kit. I need to figure out how to get to the top floor right now. Oh, just take the stairs. Oh, hello. Space room. There's something that I can dump, but I know I'm not going to need it all. Malicious Knight's Shrine. I'll need a pedestal or exhibition stand, some stepping stones, 2 fire pits, and a set of malicious armor. Noted. What I should do, though, for Gimme Ghouls specifically. Follow me. I need to get him out of this place, and then we'll... so that he's closer in town. Now I just need to find my way back. Top side. Alright, we're back up with Magmar at the very least. How things going? Well, I need inventory space first and foremost. This little nook right here. Yeah, I do not know what YouTube's deal is right now, Brody. I don't know why it's doing this. That'll at least keep him in town. Is it where? I'll need to go back in and check. Okay, so he's not going to do anything for me until such a time. I did. This is the new stream, Brody. Actually, no, where's Dartrix? Yep. Need you there. There he is. Oh, Graveler. Nice to meet you. The boulders here are really cold and crunchy. I could eat a mountain of them. Let me know if you find any more tasty-looking boulders. Often seen rolling down mountain trails, obstacles are just things to roll straight over, or not avoid. Bean had to go to a wedding and everything, but, you know, it's what it is. I'm just glad to be home and doing this. So, do you need anything from me? Machoke needs you. Machoke needs me for what? Oh, I know, for working out. I'm not really big on training that way. It tickles, you know? But wait, you're real good at that thing, right? That thing you do, I mean, transforming. Maybe you could transform into me and then, you know, go hang with Machoke. I bet they wouldn't even notice. Sure, let me give that a shot. Bobbida-bobbida-boop. I learned relevant. You look just like me. You're real good at this whole transforming thing. Think so? Yeah, you've got all the details down perfectly. You think you could keep that look and go see Machoke now?